Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon or whatever it is by now. We went working out this morning. I am continuing back on keto. I really messed up last night because I ate Krispy Kremes, but is that really messing up? I did have this and it's disgusting, so we have some left over and Abigail drank some and Rafael's gonna drink the rest. She just drank like that much. It's okay. I know a lot of people get very angry when you give kids caffeine and stuff, but they get caffeine through chocolate and other natural things, and we don't believe that coffee is like super bad for you. So there's like so many studies. Some people say it's really bad and some people say it's actually good for you. I think if it's natural, and I'm this way about most things, I think if it grows naturally, God gave it to you for a reason and you have to use it responsibly. We don't give the kids coffee all the time. It's like a special treat, and they usually do drink decaf. Although I have to say, decaf has a lot of chemicals in it because it's not natural anymore. They're taking the stuff out of it. So it's kind of like fat-free milk. That's not natural anymore. Well, any milk that's been... Anyway, let's get off of this topic. Hadar made me some keto food for this week, and the kids eat it as well. We are getting rid of our carb reserve. When I say carb reserve, I mean like our carbs that we have been eating. Tortillas. I bought Rafael some tortillas for his lunch, but they're gluten-free. They're made of corn. They fall apart, so they must be cooked. That's the only downside of those, made out of corn. They're white corn, so it looks like when he goes to school, he's, eating a flour tortilla. I know you get made fun of in school if you bring your lunch and you don't have like expensive things. So, we just get all kinds of gluten-free stuff at the bit and dent of very expensive things. But it's like a quarter. You know what I mean? It's really cheap. I have to actually edit that video to show you how much money we save because I haven't counted it up. I'm guessing it's like $500 or $600 that we saved, and we only spent like $60. So I have already packed his lunch. I'm gonna get... Abigail wanted one of the... Here. She wanted one of the chocolate or vanilla milk. See, this stuff like this, very expensive, but not at Bit and Dents. Hadar made me a whole bunch of meat, so I'm going to be eating on this all week. We've had this for a very long time. I think we bought it and froze it like when we moved here, so we've had it for a very long time. It is a rack of ribs, and that's one thing that Hadar loves and we couldn't get over there. This right here, some chicken. We get this, it's either at Aldi's, we buy the huge pack of like really thick, gross, chicken breasts, because like, I think it's gross because I would never cook that because it's too thick to get cooked all the way through. But when he does it on the grill, it's just fine. It's always cooked. We have been having a problem with this floor, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let me see if I can show you. No, my glass is dirty. Okay, I'll show you. Thank you, Mother. She saved all of these from like sales she would go to. This one has that chalkboard paint on it. Anyway, I'll show you. We put this here, and the water runs so slow that it leaks out of there. Can you see that? Ugh. Okay, so it gets that. Well, anyway, what is my life right now to sit here for 20 minutes to fill up a thing of water? Oh my goodness. And you asked me why I hate water. Okay, so anyway, this floor that we have in here is one of those floating, I guess, pergo floors, and they're not made out of solid wood. The owner of the house believed that wood was wood, but this isn't wood, and I have destroyed. A combination of 3 people in this home have destroyed this floor. Well, we'll probably always have it here. I think we're just gonna get like a waterproof rug to put over it, but it's bad. So that is all bubbling up, and I really hate this floor. I hate it. I don't so much hate the color of it because the color matches the countertops, which we are not replacing. And that's the thing, like, we have a lot of work to do on this house, but if we do a lot of work on this house, it will cost the same as buying a new house. So I don't think so. Like, the work that needs to be done on the house is actually more than the house cost. Okay. We need a new septic tank. That is like a point of contention to me. Well, the septic tank was installed by the person who lived here. So it's been grandfathered in. It's one of those situations. And we had already had somebody come out like 2 or 3 times, and we're having a bad time with it. We need that. And I'm holding off as long as possible for that because I don't want to deal with that. Not only will we have to remove everything and put all new stuff, we will also have to get a mounded up one because everybody here has them, and I have a feeling that is why he put his own septic in here, because everybody here in this neighborhood has a mounded up septic tank, which means that they cost $22,000. I've already priced it because we wanted to live somewhere else in a different area, and there was a very high likelihood, because it's in a flood zone, that we would have to have a mounded up septic tank. And she said it cost $22,000. When we were looking to buy a house, when we were looking to have something put on to land, it just wasn't an option. We didn't pay very much for this house. Shocker. Thank God this house is a huge, huge blessing. Huge blessing. And for that, I love this house. This is not the perfect house, but right now it's perfect for us. Like I can see like down the road in a couple of years, Rafael's gonna need his own bedroom for sure. We already have an idea of like building on a room. Maybe giving him our room, maybe us getting the new room, maybe him getting the new room. We're not sure, but we have a feeling we'll build on. I don't think we're gonna move from here. I don't see us becoming like YouTube famous, so I don't think we're going to be moving from here, which is fine for me. Totally fine. It's like, have you seen where we've lived in our previous houses? This is a nice house for us. We did live in a really nice, it wasn't a luxury apartment, but it had 4 bedrooms and 2 baths, and it was a nice apartment. The rooms were extremely tiny. I never felt safe there because I have, I'll actually leave that for a different video, but I have incapacitating fears, and I was never safe in that house. I never felt safe from myself. So the whole time that I lived there, it was my least favorite house. And you can go back and see it. It's a beautiful apartment, and we had it decorated, you know, really nice, and it was just a nice, beautiful apartment. But it was at the time that I was also extremely sick. I had moved into that house, and shortly after, I was rushed to the hospital, almost died. I was very sick the entire time I was in that house, and that's probably part of the reason why I hated it. Why it wasn't my favorite. I didn't like living there. And then we moved into, which was probably my favorite house, but it was the smallest house I've ever lived in my life. And that was the house that we just moved out of from Beersheba and moved to America to. The house right before. And you think, man, this house is so little. We're just gonna paint it, you know? So the guy rented the house. As soon as we left, he had a guy come over and rent the house. Like, it was gone the day that we left. The guy signed papers. Crazy. He's the one that came over, like him and his wife came over unannounced while I was like in the middle of chaos moving overseas. So everything was just in chaos, if you know what I mean. I had stuff to throw away. I had stuff to give away. I had like 21 totes and garbage bags full of stuff to give away. All of my clothes went. I came over with like maybe 2 little grocery bags of clothes, and most of that was underwear because I had bought new underwear to go to Israel in, because they don't sell big women underwear. So I had I had a lot of, stuff like that. Yeah, most of my clothes went to several different people, but they all got distributed. They weren't, we didn't really throw that much stuff away. We threw our mattress away. I made sure that our mattress went in the trash because it was already like, I want to say a 30-year-old mattress, and it was used. His mom had bought it like probably when she moved to Israel. So it was really, really old. It hurt our back really bad. I made sure it went into the trash. Somebody probably could have used it, but I didn't want them to because it was that bad. Just like our mattress here, somebody probably could have used it, but I didn't want them to because it's a bad mattress. I know that sounds wasteful, and I'm not a wasteful person, but it's like you can give somebody a pair of shoes if they have a hole in them, they're still useful, but it's not nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody can probably use it, but I wouldn't do that. Throw stuff like that away because I don't know. Like if you're giving to Goodwill or something, you don't want to give trash to Goodwill because somebody could use that mattress and then they'll buy it and then they'll be miserable, So let them keep looking for something better. Anyway, for lunch for Rafael, because Hadar is going to go get Rafael right now. He has some leftover rice. I gave him a little more than half of a bar, and then I gave the other piece to Abigail. This is that Z-bar stuff, and some chicken that Hadar cooked. It's very good. And 2 pieces of chicken nuggets. And the chicken nuggets are gluten-free. So he's going to be taking chicken nuggets until I'm out of those for his school lunch. Today, for tomorrow, I made him chicken nuggets, tomato, it's wet here. He's got an Oikos yogurt, this vanilla milk, he's got a thing of crackers in here, and string cheese, and there's the chicken nuggets that I already cooked. So I'm going to, slipped on that again. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your floor. Okay, that hid that really nice, didn't it? Straighten up. Do you like my shirt? It is from a thrift store, and I paid 50 cents for it, and it's from a thrift store that I haven't been to for a very, very long time, and I told my mom about it. I was like, hey, that thrift store's still open? She's like, yeah. I said, yes, it is. 50 cents for this. I think that was a really good deal. Now, in the back, it has chains. I didn't think that it went in the front because the chains are kind of yoking me out. So I'm pretty sure the chains go in the back. Am I right? Anyway, it's a real classy shirt for a real classy lady. I don't know, I like the shirt. It's called a cold shoulder top. And if you have big arms, I think it's very flattering because you get to show a little more skin. I could be very wrong about that though, because I know nothing about fashion. And I'm actually having a problem with fashion because some things don't look good on me, but I feel good in them, so I want to wear them. And usually I'm used to being only able to wear things that fit. Do you know what I mean? I can't really be choosy because if it fits, I have to wear it because there's not anything else that I can wear. But now I have like a little bit of a choice. I can find things in my size. Like this shirt is a size large. I'm wearing size large shirts. A large with one. No X's. Just one L. A large. And I have fit into some mediums. I know I look bigger than I am sometimes, and I don't know why that is. But I think it's the clothing. I really think it's the clothing. I am almost 200 pounds. And coming from where I was, I have lost a lot of weight. And if somebody, if you saw me against like another person that wasn't my husband, I think you would be able to tell the difference in what I used to look like and what I look like now. But yeah, I've lost a lot of weight, and it's crazy to me. Sometimes it's crazy to me. I see myself and I'm like, oh, I lost so much weight. And then I see myself and I'm like, ooh, I look like I'm gaining weight. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not body dysmorphia. But I do have issues with my body and how I've lost weight and just my new body, and like my legs have always been big, so I can't, they look like they've not lost any weight, but they have, and I've really worked hard on my legs to get them to lose weight. I have lost several inches just in the past, since we've been working out, like 3 months. I don't know how long we've been working out, but I have lost several inches in 2 areas of my legs, the upper and the lower thigh. I don't know how much my calf has lost, but one of my legs is having an issue where it's like not losing weight. That's annoying. I am completely okay with how my body is right now. You know, of course, want to look as good as possible in the clothing that I choose to wear. And I just think that it's basically the undergarments that I need to invest in that I haven't yet, because 1, I want to lose more weight, and 2, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on something that is not going to be useful to me in the next 2 months if I lose more weight. You know what I mean? So it costs a lot of money, and I have to make sure that I'm going to be at this weight for quite a while before I start buying, like, you know, the tightening stuff. So, update on my hair, I cut my bangs just a little bit. My hair was actually breaking off because she over processed it. It's like called a double process, I believe. The woman that did it before her she made my hair yellow, basically. And I could have done that at home for like $5, but and I did for many years, but she did it at the salon. I was really unhappy with that. First, they quoted me a price on the phone that when I went there, it was not that price. It was higher, so I was really upset by that too. I tried to go to her because she was super nice, but she did give me yellow hair. So I was like, I can't justify going there and getting something that I don't want, that I don't like, that I actually didn't want, you know? It's like telling a nurse to put the needle in your arm, not your hand. I don't want an IV in my hand, and that's the first place that she sticks it. I told her when I walked in, I don't want yellow hair. She said, oh, next time we'll blend it out better. So anyway, the new woman, she puts the blonde on, and she had to go over where the woman put the yellow, because obviously I'd be white. Actually, I'd be purplish gray because she puts toner and purple shampoo in it. So I would be purplish gray up here, and then I would be yellow, and then I would be the blonde that I did many years ago. So she went over it, and she did fry the ends of my hair, like right here. But she's good. I will go back to her. I will probably stick with her for very, very long time. She does want to put keratin in my hair, but literally I have like 2 swaths of hair. I mean, I have this one and I have this one, and my ponytail is extremely thin right now. Hadar believes that I've been losing my hair again because of stress. And I just wanted to say, like yesterday we went out and I was not stressed at all. I felt a load had been taken off of me, and what that load was BC. Bull crap. That's what it was. And they're home. And I got rid of that yesterday, and I feel a lot lighter and happier. I'm not going to accept things that are said about me. I'm not going to accept it, and I'm not going to hide from anybody. This is my channel. This is my platform. And I'm gonna post whatever I want. Whatever I want. If I want to pet a kitty for 60 minutes, I'm gonna pet a kitty for 60 minutes. I'm gonna pet her for 60 minutes, I am. Oh, I forgot about Rudy. I hope she's not eating stuff. If she were in the kitchen, she would be eating all the meat right now. I'm telling you, she's a little sneak. She's sleeping. She's been sleeping. And it's kind of hard to wake her up, too. Are you going to wake up? Rudy, are you going to... Hi! She's like, oh, God, where'd you come from? Hi. Yeah, it's hot outside, so we let her come in and chill out until the kids get here, and then they go play, and then she comes in and rests again. We have to keep our characters logged in all day, otherwise there will be a 10,000 queue. We don't get to play it all day because, you know, we have to work and stuff. And we're actually fixing up the house right now. We're finishing things that we need to do. We're clearing out stuff, taking it to my mom's house. Abigail, for instance, has a lot of clothes that she just grew out of. Hey. Hello.
Putting this on a drink station.
Okay, put it on the drink station. I'm giving this to my mom. She gave it to me. I bought this by accident, but I'm gonna give it to my brother because he has really bad allergies and he takes it all the time. She grew out of some clothes, some of the stuff that we brought from Israel and some of the stuff that my mom had given to her when we got here. I grew out of my shirts, some more clothes from Rafael and Abigail, some curtains that I didn't use, some house stuff that I didn't use. Here's some wallpaper that the woman left who did the wall in our bedroom, and some mirrors back here. Just some stuff to take to my mom's house. I got, yeah, and some old jars that my mom gave us jelly in. And girl, you better... What happened?
I can't get my shirt.
Lord have mercy. I thought she'd done hurt herself. She has to take her dress off, so indiscretion. Okay, so I'm going to deal with the kids coming home right now. And, ooh, I got to finish some work. Hadar is going to. I talked the whole time you were gone.
What?
Yeah,
I actually
I know.
took the trash out so you can have more time to talk. I
Did
figured
you?
you need that. Yeah.
Well, I talked for like 26 minutes, I think.
Oh, well, I think Andrea needs a platform to do what she does best.
To talk?
Speak. Yeah.
To talk?
Speak, not just talk.
I actually have
Speak
a
your
problem
mind.
with speaking.
But, yeah. Are you in truce with her?
Well, yeah, I petted her for 60 minutes.
Really?
That's what I'm going to say.
Have you told the camera what happened with her?
Oh, no, I didn't. I think that she peed somewhere.
Yeah, there's a feline war between Mommy and Kitty.
Yeah, she actually peed on our clean clothes the other day. It really irritated me, but Hadar washed all the clothes.
Mistakes happen.
Again. Yeah.
Mistake
It
house.
wasn't her fault. Yeah, the mistake house. It wasn't her fault. One of the kids had closed
Yeah.
her door, and I'll
Kitty.
show you that right now. You would think that a cat house, you know, a cat litter box that is inside of a wall would not have cat litter on the outside of it. It does. Do you see that? That's cat litter. Okay. You see her door? Well, one of the kids locked it, and she couldn't get into it. So she did have an accident somewhere, but I can't find it. And I have literally been looking all over for it. My nose in the rugs, in the couches, in the beds. Like, I cannot find where she peed. I have very refined smeller. So I'll eventually find it, and then I'll have to sandblast it and water hose it down because, yeah, cat pee is like one of the worst smells to me ever. That's why we put it in the wall, so we didn't have to smell it. And it'd be easily cleaned too. How was your day at school?
Good.
Good. You look all sweaty. Did you play before you got on the bus?
Inside, yeah.
Yeah. You want to tell everybody bye? Because I've been talking a really long time. We'll have to vlog for tomorrow for you?
No, like, we gotta do that. The Dollar Tree bag.
Yes, we're gonna do some more crafts for your channel.
Right now.
Oh. Was that good?
Yeah?
Okay. All right, tell everybody bye.
Bye!
I'm gonna start early on Halloween. That's fun though.
What I'm gonna do now.
Well, it's good to know.
And I'm gonna wear the same pants as I wore before.
And a park
As the door.
for free. I like it. Did you have fun?
Hey! That's what I